Hi, this is Sarah from Mother Birth Blog, and today I wanted to talk with you about pregnancy nutrition. This is going to be just one of a few videos about nutrition as I take time to become more specific. The three basic things that you need to know, though, or to keep in mind anyhow, when you're pregnant or lactating is increasing your caloric intake through a variety of vegetables and fruits and whole foods, ideally organic if you can, but if not, do your best. The other thing is exercising, and the third thing would be resting and relaxing. So your calories need to be increased by 500 every day, 500 extra calories a day. So that means if you were previously eating a 1500 calorie diet, now you need to be eating about 2000. And not just any calories, but I'll get more specific in a minute after I talk about these other principles. So exercising is important for moving and circulating your blood so that those nutrients that you're taking in can get to the baby more efficiently. Sedentary lifestyle, your blood is just it's just very slow. It doesn't really need to pump very quickly because you're not moving it to, and you're not telling it to by moving. So it's important to exercise because the placenta picks up all of your nutrition through your blood, and your blood gets to the placenta through circulation, and when you increase circulation, you increase the amount of nutrition that is getting to your baby. If you already exercise prior to pregnancy, you don't need to increase at all. Just keep up what you're doing. That's awesome. And maybe as your pregnancy advances, you might find yourself doing a little less because it's not comfortable anymore, and that's great. But if you are sedentary, like I sometimes tend to be on the computer all day, I need to make sure and get up, and moms who are, pregnant need to make sure and get up at least once an hour, stand up, move around. But not only that, maybe 20 minutes of a really gentle walk every day. You can do that once or 2 or 3 times a day, which would be even better. But just to get that blood flowing, just to raise your heart rate a little bit, so that those nutrients can get to your baby. You can do that through walking or swimming, something that's really not uncomfortable for you. And the third thing is resting and relaxing. This is really important too, because through rest and relaxation and calming your mind and your nerves and anxieties, you help to keep your blood pressure low, which is important too. And you can tune into your body, tune into your baby, tune into your feelings and specific needs. Maybe you just want to lay down with your feet up, or maybe you want to listen to music while you take a nap, or there's a variety of ways that you probably enjoy that help you to relax and to rest, besides the usual nightly sleep, something a little more than your nighttime sleep. So to be more specific about calories, not any calories or not all calories are the same. The baby doesn't grow from nothing, and it doesn't grow just from sugar. I'll have a whole nother video about sugar, gestational diabetes, and all that hype and the testing. I'm not going to go there now. Right now I want to talk about protein, because the baby needs to be supplied with the building blocks that makes it, and ideally those will be coming from food consumption, not just supplements, or even not so good as the maternal body stores. That's why increasing your calories, but increasing your calories of nutrition and vitamins and minerals and all of those really wonderful things. So some fabulous sources of calories are whole organic foods, grain, nuts, seeds, and of course the wonderful fats. Good fats include avocados, nuts like cashews, almonds, coconuts, olives, and oils, preferably cold-pressed oils, because when you heat an oil, it has a certain temperature and then it goes rancid, and so that oil is no longer good for us. One particular oil that can handle high heat is coconut. But for that reason, cold-pressed oils are generally better for us. It is the main building block, though, that babies are created with is protein. Protein is huge. It happens to be also high in calories. So when you increase your protein intake, automatically you're increasing your caloric intake. It's common that women get enough protein prior to pregnancy, and they don't really need to increase a lot. Some women who are vegan, though, they do need to increase their protein. Women who sometimes the macrobiotic diet also needs to increase the protein during pregnancy. And some women are really, really short on protein already, and so they would have to make a bigger jump. And I can give you a list of protein sources, maybe attached as an article. The human body is built of proteins. In order for your baby to get those proteins, you have to ingest them. It's not something that is stored well. It's something that we need to continually keep taking in order to supply ourselves. Otherwise, the baby will be taking the few stores that you do have, and that's no good for you. You'll end up depleted, particularly at the end of your pregnancy. And being shy on protein can lead to a variety of emotional and mood swings. So your protein every day during pregnancy needs to be about 65 to 90 grams, depending on the person. A smaller person or a larger person, or what your previous protein intake was. If you were already shy on protein, you probably need to eat more, closer to 95 or 90, a day during your pregnancy. And protein is the most abundant substance in the body. It's second only to water. By the way, drink plenty of water. Drink the amount of water that you need. Skip the sugar tea or the sodas, whatever, and drink water instead as much as you can. But anyways, protein in a fetus helps build the bones, the skin, the muscles, the blood, the hair, the nails, the organs, and the connective tissue. That's a lot. It also provides the raw material for making the baby placenta and a strong uterus.